Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be the start of a new writing and reading vlog. Hello everybody, today is Monday, July the 5th, I believe. Today I am playing catch up. So this weekend was super busy like I anticipated. Had dinner at my parents' house on Saturday night. Ended up staying until like 10:30 because we ended up having a fire, which was amazing. First fire this summer, for me at least. And then yesterday we went to Niagara Falls to visit family for the afternoon, and we were in traffic for a lot of the time. So between myself driving to my parents' place and then our drives to and from Niagara, I spent about 4 hours in the car yesterday. So I came home with a wicked headache and didn't get any more than 60 words written yesterday because I was determined to write something so I didn't lose my streak. So today's the 5th, which means we should be doing chapter 5 today. However, we didn't write yesterday except for about 60 words, and we still hadn't finished our chapter for the third chapter on Saturday. So today's playing catch up and trying to write the ending of chapter 3, which is just one more scene, and then 2 more chapters after that. Again, if I get like another headache or if I lose my cool or anything like that, the minimum number of words that I need to complete is about 2,600. So because I was ahead before, I now don't need to write as much today to make up the actual NaNoWriMo word count that I need. But we're not going to settle for that. We're going to write our chapters. This will take us to the end of the setup portion of the Save the Cat beat sheet, so the end of the first real section of the book. And so the last chapter is definitely going to be longer than normal because it's going to end with our catalyst. So, and that's going to be basically a chapter of its own. Very exciting about that. And yeah, so basically I've got about, let's see how long chapter 3 is looking right now. Because according to the beat sheet, which is just a guideline, obviously, by the end of chapter 5 with the catalyst, you should be around 10,000 words. Right now, I'm sitting at 5,700 words, which leaves 4,200 for the next 3 chapters. So if I write more than 200 words for the end of this one, which I will, each of the next 2 chapters should be about 2,000, which is on par with the rest of the chapters so far. And again, chapter 5 is going to be longer than normal because of the catalyst. So it will definitely be around, if not past 10,000 words by the end of today, which is very exciting. If all goes to my amended chapter by chapter plan. In terms of reading for Summerween, I still haven't made it any further in Plain Bad Heroines. And as you saw from a couple of clips that I took yesterday, I started reading People We Meet on Vacation yesterday, but I got such a bad headache that I only got like 2 pages in. My goal for today is to finish this book tonight as well. This should be a quick read. It is less than 400 pages. It's shorter than Beach Read. It is about 361 pages long. So I definitely can read this today. Or I want to read Catherine House. Let's see how. Catherine House is 310 pages, so I may even switch to this and read that first. Either way, I'm going to read one of my 2 smaller books tonight as well as my goal. I need to finish 1 book for Summerween because I haven't done that yet. And we only have a few days left. Hi again, everybody. It's a few hours later now. I've been hitting a slump today, so I've only written about 860 words, but I did finish off chapter 3, so that is exciting. I'm at 6,653 words total right now, and I only have to be at 8,335 words by the end of the day to have reached my 1,667 word goals. But I'd like to, again, finish 2 more chapters. So I'm going to take a break right now. I just updated my word count so that I have it set and ready to go on the Nano website. And I'm going to take a break and do a bit of reading. I'm really in the mood for a lighter book, so I'm going to pick up People We Meet on Vacation and get a little bit read from that. But yeah, I just need a bit of a break to get more into a routine, because I've got, according to how I'd like these chapters to go, I've got like 4,000 more words to write today, which is quite a bit. So I need to get centered again and ready to go to complete this goal. Here's what my nano bullet journal tracker is looking like. I added a little key here at the bottom so that I can mark down whether or not I'm on track or off track according to my word count goal. So like the first 3 days I was on track, even though I only wrote a few words on Saturday. I still was over where I needed to be, and then Sunday is where I dipped down. So today I'm going to get back into the green. That's the goal. It's going to happen. I am determined. Hey everybody, so again, it is later. It is about 4 o'clock now, and I have gotten about 120 pages into People We Meet on Vacation by Emily Henry. I'm really enjoying this so far. I'm loving the dynamic between Alex and Poppy. It's still super awkward, but they're finally on their like trip, the main plot of this story. I find it really interesting that it's going back and forth between the present and previous summer vacations that they have taken together since they met in university, and seeing their relationship grow as you watch them struggle to rekindle that said relationship is really an interesting reading dynamic, and I'm really enjoying it. Poppy is such a different character to what I'm used to reading. She's very different to what I'm used to reading, and not really, her personality is very different to what I would normally think of as a character I would enjoy, but I am enjoying her point of view quite a bit. Alex is hilarious in his like neuroses and stuff like that, but he seems like such a sweet person, and I really, really relate to him. He's very quiet. He's very obsessed with English. He's an English teacher. He has his PhD, which, like, dream. He loves to write, all that kind of stuff. So I am really on Alex's side right now, and I'm very excited to see where this story is going to go. I'm taking another break from writing. I'm extending my break, I should say. And I'm actually going to edit my last vlog, because I decided, like, now that I'm going to start with a new vlog starting today, and I'm just going to post the last 4 days as its own vlog, just so I can keep on like a weekly schedule. I think that's just going to work better for me overall. Yeah, so that's what's happening today. And then so I'm going to edit that video right now and get it uploaded, and hopefully it goes well. So this is going to be the start of a new vlog, which you guys have already seen. I had to fix my July TBR video because I realized that I accidentally uploaded my Plan With Me video twice with just the different thumbnail, and I was really pissed off about it. So I had to re-upload that, but it's now the right video has been uploaded, so that's exciting. I had to like triple check it 3 times, so hopefully no more stupid mistakes like that happen today. But yeah, I'm just again trying to be a bit more productive and get myself into the groove, so that I can get more than 4,000 words written again today. Again, a bit of a slower start, but we're making some productive progress. Is it writing? No, but it'll work, hopefully. Hey everybody, so it's a bit later now. It is, let's see, about 8 o'clock. I finally finished writing at least my 1,667 words. I'm actually at 1,797, which is very exciting. This chapter is about halfway done, chapter 4. At the very least tonight, I want to finish chapter 4. I don't know if I'm going to get to chapter 4 and chapter 5 tonight, but I've made some progress. I've written my minimum number of words, so I am happy with that. But I don't want to keep being behind. I want to catch up. So I have at least 800 words before I'm at the minimum word count for today if I had written properly each day. But I'm struggling a little bit. So basically, like, my main character has finally come home after about eight years of being away. and I'm at the point where she's getting reunited with her childhood best friend, and like I'm struggling with the dialogue, but I want to keep writing in order. So that's why it's taking me so long. But I need to just, if anything, put in some placeholders and keep moving. I know that I watched Kat during her writing vlogs talk about putting in placeholders and going back during revisions and adding in more stuff. And I think that might be the best idea for me right now, because I know that I'm gonna have to do multiple rounds of edits, obviously, and I can bulk it up if I need to. So I might just do that, to be perfectly honest, and skip to the next scene. But yeah, I need to just make a move on it. I have taken another break to do some more reading, and about 160 pages into People We Meet on Vacation now, and still really enjoying it. I still desperately need to figure out what it is that happened between them so that I can determine what's going on, because I need to know. I really need to know. But anyway, I have about 4 hours left, and according to my original estimation, about 2,500 words left to go before I am at the end of this section and where I wanted to be by the end of today. So we shall see. Tomorrow is going to be a busier day because we are doing a bunch of errands and going to the bookstore, which I'm very excited about. And then Wednesday is Tyler and I's 6-year anniversary, so we're spending the day together doing a bunch of just indoor stuff, basically. And then Thursday I am doing some writing sprints, which is very exciting. I'll be going live on YouTube for the very first time. Bit of a weird plan for the week, but tomorrow is going to be really busy, so I know I'm not going to be able to do more than just the chapter that I want to write. The first chapter in the next section is like a kind of smaller chapter. So anyway, we're working on it, basically, is where I'm getting at. I've got about 2,500 words before I'm hitting 10,000, which is where I need to be by the end of the next chapter. So if I finish up this one with another 500 or so words, that'll give me 2,000 for the next chapter, which should be a good amount. I don't know, I'm just rambling at this point. I think I'm going to do a bit more reading and then get back to writing. Hey everybody, so it is much later now. It is like 10 o'clock, and I just finished reading People We Meet on Vacation by Emily Henry, and I really enjoyed this. Loved reading about the dynamic between Alex and Poppy. I thought their relationship was really interesting and such a great case of friends to lovers, especially considering this friendship went on for 12 years. And you got to see every moment of it. You got to follow them on their vacations that they took every single summer, their way to maintain their friendship, and the people that they met along the way. I really loved it. I think I liked it just as much as I liked Beach Read, which is weird for me because usually I always have a favorite between authors, but I think this one's pretty on par with Beach Read. This one didn't make me cry like Beach Read did. This one wasn't nearly as like heavy as Beach Read was, and I'm really happy I read this for SUMMERWEEN. This is my first book for SUMMERWEEN completed, and this completed the prompt of reading a book with Halloween colors on the cover. Super pumped about that. Very exciting. I ended up giving this a 5 out of 5 stars. I'm exhausted, so I might go to bed. I haven't decided yet. I still haven't done any more writing since I last updated you. I just sat and finished People We Meet on Vacation. Wish me luck. If you don't hear from me again tonight, I didn't do anything and I went to bed. Hi everybody, today is Tuesday, July the 6th. Tyler and I just got back from our first excursion to a bookstore in over a year. Finally went to our Indigo in the next city over because we don't have our own outside of our mall, which is not open yet. And as you can see next to me, I've got a nice pile of books, so I'm just going to quickly show you what we picked up. Tomorrow's our anniversary, so we just each picked a stack of books and then bought them for each other. So Tyler ended up buying me Gods of Jade and Shadow by Sylvia Moreno Garcia, For the Wolf by Hannah Whitten, Rise to the Sun by Leah Johnson, Six Crimson Cranes by Elizabeth Lim, The Gilded Ones by Namina Forna, Realmbreaker by Victoria Aveyard, and Saga Volume 2. I'm super excited. I just filmed a come book shopping with me and mini haul that I will have up. It'll be up, I think, before this vlog is done. Let me just check. This vlog will be up next week, so look forward to that. I am about to go film my June wrap-up because I am dressed and ready to go. May as well take advantage of me wearing mascara today and having clean hair to film a video, and then I'm going to get it uploaded and ready to go. I haven't written anything yet this morning, but like you saw last night, I am actually ahead of word count. I'm behind, so I'm supposed to finish writing chapter 5 today. I haven't even started it yet, and I'm supposed to write chapter 6, but chapter 6 is definitely kind of like an in-between kind of chapter, a like filler chapter, so I think I could do both today, but I'll probably wait until a little bit later because, like I said, I want to take advantage of this perfect filming time to do some filming. And then I can put my office back together because it's kind of been a wreck since I started doing wrap-up videos on like TikTok and stuff like that, so I'm gonna get that done. I tried for the very first time a brown sugar shaken oat beverage from Starbucks, and I'm obsessed with it. Thought I'd try something new because it is Summerween, and Summerween is the time for Starbucks because that is Olivia's brand, and I am really enjoying it so far. I made a good decision. It's cinnamony and sweet, and it is usually not anything like what I normally get, but it's a beautiful treat for today. Yeah, so I'm gonna go get that filming done, and I'll talk to you guys later. Hey everybody, today is July 7th, it is Wednesday, and today is Tyler and I's 6-year anniversary. We just went out and did like some grocery shopping and some errands and stuff like that. I got myself some beautiful flowers that I'll show you in a moment. I'm about to sit down and get my words written. It's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And then tonight, Tyler and I have decided we are going to have a movie night inside because not much is open. And we're going to watch Luca, Raya and the Last Dragon, and the newest episode of Loki. But first, I'm going to quickly rearrange my bookshelves a little bit because I have a ton of books, some old vintage books, where my grandmother's, great aunts, and my great grandparents. I got them from my great aunt on Sunday, and I need to put them on my case because I have a bunch of them. If you can see the light, I don't know if you can, the shelf light in the corner there. I've got a bunch of my other older books there, but there's not enough to put all these new ones up, so I'm going to clear a shelf on the actual bookcase and put them there, so I have to do a little bit of rearranging. And then we're gonna have a good night tonight. It's gonna be good. We're gonna have drink some wine, watch some Disney movies. I'm gonna cry at both of them probably, because that's just what I do. And I'm gonna get some words done. Last night I ended up writing about 525 words, just enough to get over the 10,000 word mark and where I needed to be as of yesterday. So today I need to be at just over 1,100 words, but I'm super excited. I'm at 10,000 words and I'm before my catalyst, so I'm like a little bit ahead in terms of where Save the Cat is writing wise. Like I'm at a higher word count right now. I started writing chapter 5, which is where my catalyst is, but I think today I'm gonna just write chapter 6 and 7. See how it goes. Maybe even just chapter 6, because it's a bit of a flashback chapter, and I am struggling to write the catalyst right now. Tomorrow is the day where we're going to be doing our live writing sprint, so hopefully I'll get a lot of writing done tomorrow afternoon. And we can stay on track with where we need to be. That's the plan for today, at least. I got myself a salted caramel cold brew, because Starbucks is necessary as many days as I can for Summerween. Speaking of Summerween, tomorrow's the last day of Summerween, which means by tomorrow I need to finish 2 books. Probably not gonna happen, but I will give it a go. Catherine has I might read tomorrow because it's over 300 pages and it's gothic and paranormal, I believe. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna give it a go. Not sure if I'm gonna finish all the books in time, but I will give it my all.
Is my fucking ball a candy drop?
It's a star. It's what I did.
Does it bounce?
I don't know. We're gonna find out.
No, it fucking not.
Oh, you're hitting your special?
Yeah. Eat me.
Hey everybody, it is Thursday, July the 8th, and today is the day that I'm going live to do productivity and writing sprints with Ayana, and I'm so excited. I just got myself some breakfast, some iced coffee, some water, and I am getting ready to go. I'm really frustrated because I'm probably going to have to do my stream using my data, which sucks because my internet has just been absolute crap for the past week. I literally can't get my computer to connect to the internet at all. Not even to open up email or something, which is very frustrating. So today, the sprints aren't going to be until 4 o'clock. It's about 20 after 1 now, so I'm going to sit down and read Catherine House and try and get it done maybe even before the sprints start. That might be doable. And see if the internet decides to fix itself until before then. Last night was super fun. It was Tyler and I's anniversary, and we watched Raya and the Last Dragon and Luca. Both of them were really fantastic. Luca made me cry. It was great. And we played a lot of Mario Golf, which was super fun. We had a really good night. We ended off the night with Criminal Minds, and it was just a really good time. So yeah, I had a really good day. I ended up finishing like 1,900 words yesterday, something like that. Almost 2,000 words yesterday, which was really exciting. I had originally only written about 800, and I was getting frustrated, and I was going to stop, and then I just decided, you know what, screw it, and I'm going to keep going. And now I'm up to the catalyst, so I'm at the end of chapter 5. I'm technically supposed to be writing chapter 8 today, so I'm not quite sure if that's going to get done, but I do have the sprints today, so hopefully that's going to get me motivated to do as much as I can. But yeah, it's going really well. I'm on point with where I'm supposed to be words-wise, which is like a concession I'm happy to have, considering my chapter idea is not going that great right now. Hi everybody, it is much later now. It's like 6:50, and I just finished my very first time going live on YouTube. I just did some writing sprints with Ayana, and it was so much fun. I haven't written that much since we started NaNoWriMo this month. I wrote 3,114 words. I finished my catalyst of chapter 5, and I surpassed 15K. That was the most productive I have been since NaNoWriMo started, and I'm so happy about it. I couldn't do any time lapses or really show you the live because I ended up having to do it on my phone because our internet is shit and my computer hasn't been able to connect all day. So I had to use my data, which was unfortunate, and it still ended up going really well. We had some viewers, which I was so excited about. I wasn't sure if anybody was going to show up, but some people did, and we had some really great chats in the chat. And it was just so much fun. I'm so excited. I feel so content now. As you saw earlier, I was doing some reading because today is the last day of SUMMERWEEN, which is insane. I'm currently reading Catherine House by Elizabeth Thomas, and I'm about halfway through. I'm definitely going to finish this today. I want to know if this is technically categorized as paranormal as well as gothic horror, because if it is, it will fulfill all the prompts for SUMMERWEEN, because I'm definitely not going to be finishing Plain Bad Heroines today. Not enough time in the day to do that, but I will definitely be finishing Catherine House before I go to bed tonight, and see how much of Plain Bad Heroines I can get to, because I want to end this night off really well. I also forgot to mention, but I showed you guys a clip. I made brownies last night, which fulfilled one of the other task prompts for SUMMERWEEN, and I completed, I baked a spooky treat. They weren't especially spooky, but I made brownies, so that's as much as we're gonna get. But anyway, I am so incredibly excited. I'm almost a third of the way through this draft of the 50,000 words, which is crazy considering it's only the 8th of July. And I'm over the moon excited. I'm so excited. I need to go make dinner because poor Tyler has been waiting for me to be done so I can go make dinner. And I'll update you guys later. Hey everybody, today is Saturday, July the 10th. Today I've just been spending the morning working out my TBR for August because again I'm insane. And 2 new readathons were just announced today. I really shouldn't say new readathons, but 2 readathons were announced today with all the prompts. The first being Draconathon, which is Jade and Soleil's dragon-themed readathon that started last year that I'm definitely participating in. And then one that I didn't know existed, that this is their 2nd year, and that is All the Worlds a Page, hosted by Olivia Catastrophe and a few other people. It's a Shakespeare-themed readathon, so of course I'm doing that. I just went and worked out my TBR based on books that, mostly just books that I own, and working in all the other challenges that I like to do, like Buzzword Readathon, my book club. I like to read a graphic novel, an audiobook, and a nonfiction book every month, so I worked that out and figured it all out, and I've got 16 books on the go for August, so that should be doable considering I'm not going to be doing NaNoWriMo in August. That's the biggest difference. As you guys saw last night, I took a bath and I was reading Catherine House. I ended up finishing it last night and I did enjoy it. I liked the gothic elements to it. I liked the eeriness that was the setting of Catherine House. Plot-wise, there wasn't really much plot. I was kind of disappointed with the ending. Mostly just because I didn't really love our protagonist. She seemed like she screamed Manic Pixie Dream Girl vibes, like early 2000 movie main character, like 500 Days of Summer vibes, of like that couldn't give a shit attitude, and just like that's what makes her interesting. And that really threw me off, and I wasn't enjoying that. Which I think is why it took me a bit longer to read, but I did finish it, and that was a very late SUMMERWEEN read. I did finish it a day late, but I did finish it. I ended up giving it a 3 out of 5 stars. And today, my goal is to write 2 more chapters for my work in progress, so I can catch up on my chapter goal per day. And I want to finish another book. I don't know if it'll be Plain Bad Heroines. Plain Bad Heroines might have to be left until the end of the month, just because I want to move on to something new and something quick and easy. Next up on my TBR is to start my Olympic Games readathon picks, which Malibu Rising is on that list, and I kind of want to read that. And I know I can read that in a day, so I might skip ahead to Malibu Rising, but I don't know for sure yet. That or Dial A for Aunties, because it's a bit of a dreary day. It's been a bit of a dreary month. So this might be a nice little pick-me-up for me. But no matter what, first of all, I need to go get something to eat because I'm starving. I just spent like an hour working out this TBR, so. But I'm going to go do that and make a cup of tea and get started. I think I'm going to read a book first and write later on tonight. I'm not sure. I'll decide in a minute. Hello everybody, today is Sunday, July 11th, and I am having a weird day. I feel so exhausted and just like achy and gross, and I am struggling to concentrate on anything, so I've just sat down to read Dial A for Aunties. This is one of the books that I'm reading for the Team Hades on the Olympic Games readathon. This I am reading as a prompt of reading a book that is a standalone. So far I'm really enjoying it. I'm like 175 pages in, and it's so chaotic. And just such a weird situation. It's absolutely ridiculous, but it's so entertaining. I'm having a really good time. In terms of writing, yesterday I only wrote like 125 words, but I was already ahead for the day's count. So today I only really have to write like 600 words to stay on top of my word count goal. I'm still behind on my chapter goal, but I'm just happy that I'm still where I need to be words-wise. So today I need to perk up and write about 600 words, and then I'll be good for that. I'm definitely going to be finishing this today, and then I'll probably do my words really fast and then just go lounge on the couch because I'm exhausted and I don't know why. Hey everybody! So it's a few hours later now. It's like 5 o'clock, and I just finished reading Dial A for Aunties by Jessie Q. Sutano. This was hysterical and the most chaotic, ridiculous plot I could ever possibly think of, but one of the funniest books I've read for a while. This was just such a great time. It was so out there and so messy and just funny as all hell. Meddy and her family were just so interesting, and they just carried the entire story. The entire plotline was just maddening, but it was so good. Like, I had such a good time reading this. Easily 5 out of 5 stars. This was definitely something I needed today, considering the mood that I've been in. That counted as the prompt that is, Hades does not often interact with other Olympians, read it as standalone. And so that is done. My first book for the Olympic Games is complete, and I'm very excited about it. Right now I'm going to sit down and get some writing done. I will update you guys once I have written what I need for today. I'm definitely not going to be doing the whole 1,667 words, just because I am not in that frame of mind right now. I only have about 550 words I think that I need to write for today, because I was ahead yesterday and the day before. I only need to get to 18,337, and I'm currently at 17,814, so I'm gonna do what I need to do today and start fresh tomorrow. Tomorrow is Monday, and it is the start of the last 4 days, I believe, before I have to go back to work. So it's going to be crunch time. I'm going to be trying to fix my sleep schedule, so I'm going to try and get up early tomorrow and do a bunch of writing in the morning. I might do some impromptu sprints. I haven't decided yet. I'll probably decide before tonight's over. I finally passed the 18,000 mark and wrote 626 words today, which is more than I needed, actually. Here's a quick view of my stats. I'm still above target range. Super exciting, and I've written 11 days in a row. Okay, everybody, I'm going to actually end this vlog here right now. As you guys saw, I just wrote about 626 words, which is more than what I needed for today. So now my final count for the week is 18,440 words. Super exciting. This week went well. It was a very up and down week. I had a couple bad days, but I also did my first writing sprints, and it went so well, and it made me really productive, so I'm definitely going to be doing more of those in the future. In terms of reading, this week was the end of Summerween, and I read my one and only book that counted for Summerween, People We Meet on Vacation by Emily Henry, and I ended up giving it a 5 stars. Followed up, I finished 2 nights ago, I finished reading Catherine House, which I started for... Ah! You're the worst.
Just got in the pillow.
You made me lose my train of thought. Next up, I finished reading Catherine House by Elizabeth Thomas. This one I started for Summerween, but ended up finishing the next day. This one was a up and down read for me. Ended up giving it a 3 out of 5 stars. Finally, I read my first book for the Olympic Games, and I read Dial A for Aunties by Jessie Q. Sutano. This one was fantastic. Gave it a 5 out of 5 stars. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this vlog. If you did, please give it a thumbs up because it really does support my channel, and leave me a comment down below letting me know how many words you wrote this week for NaNoWriMo or what books that you finished. If you're new here, please subscribe. I put out new bookish and writing videos every week, and I hope you guys have a lovely day. Bye-bye.